always get to choose in this life, win and lose in this life. But I'ma prove in this life, we can move in this life. Can't change up, my team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, yeah. Is everyone down for the mission? Everyone down for the mission? Is everyone down for the mission? We had a dream and we'll get it. We had a dream and we'll get it. Can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change.
What's good to y'all? This is 2-3 Soul Kicks coming back at you. It's been a minute since I dropped my last video. I got a pretty cool pair of sneakers. They originally first came out, this colorway came out in 2006. So it's been a minute since they were retroed again. They came out this year at the end of, I think it was the end of August. I think it was August 29th of this year they came out. The Jordan 5, the Deep Burgundy. I think it's a great colorway. It's fire. I'm glad I was able to get a pair. A lot of them, a lot of them are still sitting. You can still grab them. You can still get some of them on Nike depending on your size. Again, they're always on GOAT and StockX and places like that in the aftermarket. But if you're interested in them, you can still go out and grab them at retail. Again, I think they're on Nike still for different sizes. So this is the Jordan 5 Deep Burgundy. I call it Plum Crazy. Kind of reminds me of that plum color. The silhouette classic to the, like I said, the 2006. They redid it. They finally came back out. Love the colors. The nubuck suede. There's a lot of movement in it, which is always a plus. My pair, actually really nice, clean pair. Outsole is the clear bottom, lace lock, everything you traditionally see in a Jordan 5. You kind of get in this colorway. Has the gray laces with the reflective tongue. Again, it's original. Like I said, 2006. It's pretty true to the original ones that dropped then. Originally, the Jordan 5s they dropped in 1990. And obviously they were in the Chicago colorways, what Jordan was wearing back then. And they were retro. They were changed up a few times in 2006, 2007. They came out with a green beans one, I think it was called. There was the Lakers colorway. So they've done different retros of the original Jordan 5. Again, I think this is a clean shoe. It did pretty good. Not everyone, I think, was totally pleased with, which I was surprised when I was hearing it was going to drop. I was really excited because I didn't have them back then. I definitely didn't have them in 1990. That wasn't happening. And 2006, I did not have them. So I was actually very pleased to be able to get a pair of these now. I think it's a great sneaker. It's a classic look, and I just think to retro it and bring it back now, I think it's really good timing. I know the 5s are not always the most popular Jordan out there. Some of us sneakerheads, we enjoy a lot of the different silhouettes and Jordan numbers, especially like 1 through 14 are always been one of my favorites. But the 5, I think it's a clean pair. I think it's wearable. And like I said, it's still out there if you guys want to grab it. It's sitting on Nike in different sizes. And again, at the aftermarket on StockX and GOAT. So that's the Jordan 5. This year, they actually dropped a couple other Jordan 5s that I really liked. I'm going to share them with you. I think the UNC colorway ones that dropped, I think were fantastic. Another great Jordan 5. This was the collegiate package. It's got the tag on the back. Again, clean. The fabrics are, let me put this one up here, somewhat similar. There's definitely a lot more movement. Actually, I think the quality, as much as I love Carolina Blue or Carolina anything, it's my fave, love it. There's a lot more. I think these are made, I just think the quality is actually a lot better on these. There's a lot more movement in the suede. I think there's a little more detail. The stitch work is a little bit more noticeable on these. Again, it's a Jordan 5. Yeah, classic. lace lock, everything. Like I said, it's a college pack. I was really happy to get these, but this was another one I thought when they were first coming out that, man, it's gonna be really hard to get, and I was fortunate enough to get them. And you know, Nike's, I don't know if they're trying to kill the reseller and just like swap the market and drop a lot more pairs now, which it hurts the resellers, that's for sure. But for us sneakerheads and enthusiasts, it gives us the opportunity to get sneakers where at one point it was really hard to get like great drops, or we would pay big time, you know, aftermarket prices. So I think we're fortunate, even though a lot of people say they're bricks and everything else. I don't see it. I mean, I'm always happy and I feel fortunate that I'm able to grab really like iconic, great sneakers. You know, a few years ago, especially when COVID, you know, sneaker prices went through the roof. And if these dropped a few years ago, the price would have been, you know, really crazy. Where now it's a little more affordable. It's a little bit over retail, which is not bad considering what prices were. Another one, kind of going through these kind of quick. Another one are the DJ Khaled's that came out. And again, when these came out, I was so excited to get them. Like, oh my God, Khaled, I love DJ Khaled. You know, it's got the We the Best on the back. Great colorway. I did a lace swap, put in the Power Blue, which matches the sock liner, which is beautiful. The sock liner is like an embroidered fabric on the inside. It's almost like a satin. I think, I know it's a lot, this color is a lot, but I think they're fire for real. It's one of my favorite pairs, and I generally never double up on sneakers, and this was a pair that actually doubled up, and it's a pair like I'm definitely holding on to, and I do rock these, and I did the, like I said, the lace swap on these. I like what they did with this. I like how they kind of narrowed out the collar, made it thinner. The traditional Jordan 5s is more of that bubble collar. So I like that they kind of shaved it down in this one. I think DJ Khaled and Nike and their collab they came up with was great. I know they have like the friends and family pack. They have different colorways that, you know, people like me can't touch. I've seen pictures. They're fantastic. But again, I felt fortunate that I was able to get these. And this is a pair you could go on the aftermarket live. It's way below retail, which I don't understand. I think the quality of the leather of these is top notch. It's really good for a Jordan shoe. It's soft, supple, beautiful. And again, I think this is another sneaker that if it drops a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, especially when COVID's happening, I think it'd been a lot more money. But to me, this is one of my favorite pairs. Big fan of DJ Khaled. So I'm kind of honored. I feel honored to actually have those. But getting back to these dropped again, I said end of August. They're still on Nike. Different sizes. You guys could grab them if you like. I love them. And if you guys want them, they're out there. And that's it. That's all I have for today. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like my show, feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Smash the like button. I'd appreciate that as well. I appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. And I will see you in the future. 2-3 Soul Kicks. Peace.
And I don't turn, there's some lessons I'ma learn. I should set to let it burn, but my life isn't his concern. I am not the one, and I am not your Neo. I am not a hero, and I am not a hero, and I am not your one. Yeah, and I'm not your Neo, and I am not a hero. Yeah, and I'm not a hero. Yeah. Too many nights, yeah, not feeling right.